Hi guys, it's Wombat and it's a great time to be alive, especially if you play ETS2 like we do, because there's so many things happening at the same time right now. This is Fikcyjna Polska, a 1:5 scale map for ETS2, and it came out more than 2 weeks ago, and finally now I've been able to do a video on this fantastic 1:5 scale map with a little more than 550 kilometers in roads, some 20 cities and villages in obviously Poland. And even if the map is called the Fikcyjna Polska, fictional Poland, it is not fictional really. It's called Fikcyjna simply because there are elements that aren't properly replicated from real life. There are elements that are missing. So from that perspective it's fictional, but it's not fictional in the sense that it is in a, well, literally fictional Poland at all. On the contrary, the map stretches from Wrocław in the lower Silesian area all the way to Poznan in the greater Poland voivodeship. I'm sorry if I totally ruined the names of those cities and areas, but hey, I'm not Polish. In any case, the map then touches the cities surrounding the highways of A2 and S3. As I said earlier, a total of some 20 cities, areas and villages. You might also notice that there are a few cities, 6 to be specific, that isn't connected to the roads, and well, that is cities that are being added to the map in upcoming versions. This map is made for 1.35 and I'm holding here on DX11, which means that the map works just as fine on DX11 as it does on DX9, so it really doesn't matter if you want to use DX9 or 11 for this map. But I will mention that at least I have some problems with graining on the tarmac in several places on this map. Hopefully that is something that will be fixed at some point. The map also requires all 5 map DLCs, and while we're on the subject of requirements, it also needs its own profile because it's a 1:5 scale map. And finally, the map is also free of charge, so there is nothing you have to pay to be able to haul on this map, as long as you have the base game and the 5 map DLCs. And I think it's time for us to have a look at how you set this map up before we go through some flyover images of the map. So let's start by creating a profile. So for the new profile, the first thing you need is to add a name, and since I can't call myself Wombat Fikcyjna Polska, I'm just going to call myself Wombat Fic Polska instead. And then you need a picture, a truck design and a company logo, and finally then a company name. And before you click the create button, you go to the mod manager, and there you select the 2 files, Fikcyjna Polska, and above that the, I'm not going to try to pronounce the name of the other file. Before you confirm changes the playing module to polska.mbd, and well, click create. Skip the wizard, let the game load for a little bit, and then you get to select your headquarter. There are 4 cities to choose, but I'm going to go with the default Wrocław and confirm selection, skip the tutorial, and you're off to do your initial haul. That's not what we're going to do. Instead, we're going to have a look at some flyovers of this beautiful map. And there you have the Fikcyjna Polska by Matamet and Hapajek, the only two guys who are currently working on this map. And despite being just two guys, they are working as fast as they can, because their goal is to map all of Poland in the 1:5 scale. It's an enormous task, and I do know that Matamet is very, very aware of the fact of the enormous task ahead of him. Still, he isn't hesitating. He's moving forward with this, and from the bottom of my heart, I really, really hope he does make it, because even though the map is only some 550 kilometers now, which equals some 2,500 kilometers on a 1:19 scale map, it still really feels like a proper map, so to speak. And it is a map that I'm really enjoying hauling on, even though, of course, like in real life, much of it is highways like this one here, but that's not going to stop him, and it's not going to stop us. And if you haven't tried this map out already, I really encourage you to go ahead and give it a try. You won't regret it, even if it is a standalone map. And with that said, thank you very, very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, give me a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so already, subscribe as well. As always, links are found in the video description. Go ahead, download the maps, extract it, and have fun with it. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.